Hey YouTube, it's Lip Balm Queen here. Just want to get on here today and I wanted to share my palette of the week. This is week number 8 for me on doing this series, and I wanted to get on here and I wanted to share my palette that I chose for this week to use. And the one that I chose this week is the Naked 3 from Urban Decay. I got this palette from Lisa the Glam. I think it was around summertime, around my birthday, she was selling some of her palettes, trying just to clean out her collection. And I bought this palette from her, and I bought the chocolate bar palette. So it was a really good buy, and it was around my birthday time anyways, and I really don't like to spend a lot on palettes, so she had gave me like a really good super deal on it. So I went ahead and got it because I thought, when am I ever going to buy a Naked 3 palette? I'm never going to buy it just full price. So I went with it, and it's been a great palette, and I love it. So I definitely wanted to use this as my palette of the week. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully there's not a glare on it. And I love the packaging. I love these hard tin palettes. But inside there is some gorgeous shades. There's 12 beautiful shades. Let me try to wipe it because I think I got eyeshadow everywhere. I did an eye look with it today, so it's kind of a little messy, the palette is. Let me try to dust it off real quick. Alright. So you have 12 beautiful shades. I'm trying not to blind you with the mirror. But they're just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And I'm just a huge fan of this palette. This palette is just a gorgeous palette. I don't own the Naked 1 or the Naked 2. I own the basics, the very first one of the Naked palettes. I own the basic, and then I own this one here. And those are the two Naked ones that I own. And I love both of them because the basic one you can just do a basic eye look with, which I will add that in one of my palettes of the week later on. But this one here I love because it has the beautiful like warm tones in it, the rose gold colors, the pinks, there are some dark colors in there, but you kind of need that with the palette. You need like a transition shade, like you need it into like the dark into the warm, to the warm to the dark. You just need it you just need that in the palette. So I think Urban Decay did awesome on this palette, and I absolutely love these colors. They're so gorgeous. So I will swatch them for you guys like I normally do. And I did want to show you that it did come with a brush. This brush is really, really dirty. I've got to clean it. But this is the Urban Decay dual-ended brush, which is really nice. And I actually do use this one. Sometimes I don't use the brushes that are in these. Normally I just use my own brushes, but this one I actually like. But like I said, I do need to wash it today, so I'll keep it off to the side. Okay, so 12 shadows in here, and the first color is called Strange. Then some of these are faded, and the next one is Dust. The third one is Burnout. The fourth is Limit. The fifth is Buzz. The sixth is Trick. The seventh is Nooner. The eighth is Liar. The ninth is Factory. The 10th is Mugshot. The 11th is Dark Side, and the 12th is Blackheart. So I will swatch all these for you guys. I'll probably do 4 colors at a time or whatever for y'all. So let me go ahead and swatch the first 4. Okay, so the first 4 colors we have here is Strange. Then you have Dust. What's the third one? It's hard to read these because mine are starting to fade. Burnout and Limit. So this one's Burnout and this one's Limit. Aren't those gorgeous? I love the way these two right here like kind of glisten. Look at the shimmer to it. They're so gorgeous. So there's the first 4 colors. Then I'm going to do Buzz, Trick, Nooner, and Liar. There you go. So Buzz, Trick, Nooner, and Liar. And they're just gorgeous colors. Like I said, I really like the shimmery colors in it. It's really pretty. They've got some gorgeous colors in this palette. It reminds me a lot of the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. I'm not comparing the consistency of the shadows because it's not like that, but there are some comparisons in the colors, and I'll probably pause this video in a second and go get my Blush Nudes palette so I can compare some of them for you, but I want to finish swatching these first. So then the last four is Factory, Mugshot, Dark Side, and the last one is Black Card. Try and get a good swatch for these. There you go. So you got Factory, you got Mugshot, Dark Side, and Black Card. And those are so gorgeous. I love this palette. This is one of them palettes, I got it back in May around my birthday, and I used it for like 2 straight weeks. I can't talk. Weeks. I get tongue-tied every time I do a video now. I don't know what my deal is. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so I used it for like 2 straight weeks, and I did so many different eye looks with it, and I just fell in love with it because it's such an awesome palette. And it's real compact, like, you know, you just seal it. You don't have to worry about it coming open. I just love the packaging and everything. So I will show you the eye look that I came up with. It's just real simple, but that's the eye look that I came up with today. I did do another eye look, and I did post it on my Instagram yesterday if you want to take a glance at that and look at what I did. And if you don't follow me on Instagram and you would like to, it is under Lip Balm Queen 28, and I will leave it in the description box down below if you want to follow me. But hold on one second. I'm going to go get my Blush Nudes palette from Maybelline, and I will swatch some of the colors for them so you can see those and can kind of compare it to the different colors. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So I went and picked up my the Blush Nudes from Maybelline, this palette here, and I wanted to kind of compare them for you guys because there is a lot of colors in here that are similar to the Naked palette, Naked 3. And I will just show them to you real quick. I mean, there's not a whole lot in here, but I just wanted to show you how some of the colors are similar. See? So you have these here, and then you have these. And so there are some colors in here that I have seen that are very comparable. Like the color, what's the color called? Buzz in the Naked palette. This is the color Buzz in the Naked palette. And this color here, I always think is going to be very similar, this one right here. And these don't have names on the colors. They should, but they don't. This just seems very comparable to me. Okay, so this one is Buzz in the Naked palette, and then this is the Maybelline. Now, they're not the exact same color, but they're very, very close. I mean, I'm just showing you that you don't have to spend 60 bucks or whatever it is for a Naked palette when you could honestly go to the drugstore and get this here for $10. There are some colors in here that are similar. Let's see. The color Dark Side. Let's see if this one's... No, not Dark Side. Mugshot. Let's see if this one's comparable to this one. This is the one I think it would compare to. Okay, these are a little different. Maybe it's this color that I'm thinking. Okay, here's the color I'm thinking. Okay, so here's the color Mugshot from the Naked palette, right here. And then this is the color in the Blushed palette from Maybelline. They're not identical, but they're very close, and they both give that beautiful shimmer effect. So there are some good colors in both. I do plan on making the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette one of my palettes of the week because I just love that palette. It really is a nice, I mean, there are some powdery and chalky colors in here, but overall, it's a beautiful drugstore palette. And let me see, I'm gonna compare one more color. The main white one called Strange. There's Strange in the Naked palette. And then this is the comparable color in the Maybelline Nudes. So they're very comparable. You can't really see much of a difference. There is a little maybe, but not much. So here's Strange out of the Naked palette, and then there's the comparable color in the Maybelline Nudes. So like I said, they're both very comparable. And then I'm gonna do one more color. This last one called Blackheart. There's the color, and I will swatch it. And then the last color in this palette is supposed to be the one it's compared to. It's a little bit lighter in shade, but it's very similar to the one in the Naked palette. And it's a little bit more shimmery. I mean, Blackheart is a shimmery color. It's the shimmeriest color in this, but so this color here is Blackheart in the Naked palette. And then, as you can see, the Maybelline one is very less pigmented. It's not as dark, but it does have like similarities. They're very close. It's just this one's not nearly as dark as the Blackheart one from the Naked palette. But like I said, they are very good colors. Both of them are great palettes. But this one I chose to be this week's palette. I love this palette, and it's just an awesome palette to use. But I wanted to get on here and I wanted to share it with you guys. The beautiful Naked 3 palette that I have chose to be my palette of the week. And as I say every week when I do these, if you would love to join me with this series that I'm doing on my channel, please feel free to do it. And all you need to do is really just tag me so I'll know, so I can watch your video, because I would love to watch y'all's videos and see what palette that y'all choose. But yeah, I did just want to mention that though, if you do not want to go spend however much the Naked palettes are, I think they go to 50 to 60 bucks. If you don't really feel like going off running to Ulta or Sephora or wherever to buy the Naked 3 palette just because you like the colors, if you don't want to go and spend a fortune like I don't like to do, because I don't ever pay full price for stuff like that, then you can easily just go to the drugstore. I mean, they're not going to be identical to the Naked palette, but this is a pretty good dupe in my eyes, like from the drugstore, of the Naked 3 palette. And there are some chalky colors in here, I will go ahead and tell you that, because for some reason the blush, like the Maybelline Nudes palettes, the ones they've come out with, they are very chalky. And some aren't very pigmented and some are. So it's kind of a hit or miss, but it is a drugstore palette, so you can't expect a whole lot. But overall, they're very good palettes, and this is a very good comparable one to the Naked 3. So if you don't want to go spend a fortune, but you love these colors here in this palette, then you'll definitely love this palette here from the drugstore. And I'm not telling y'all need to run to the store and buy it. I'm just saying if you're interested in it after I show this and you don't want to go spend a fortune, there is another option. But yeah, this is a really beautiful palette, and they really have some gorgeous colors. So just wanted to get on here and I wanted to share that, and just share my palette of the week, which is the Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay. And I hope y'all have a blessed week, and I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, because I don't even know if I said that on the video. I had a wonderful Christmas. I spent it with my family, which I just adored. I love every moment I get with my family, and I just hope you all had a great holiday, great Christmas, and I hope y'all have a wonderful New Year. I know it's coming up, so just wanted to encourage you all, if you want to join me in this series that I've decided to do on my channel. I'm on week 8, and if any of y'all want to join me, just jump on in, tag me, let me know that you're doing this palette of the week so I can watch your videos. And I hope you all have a blessed week, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.